Okay guys, so in this video I'm sparring my student Rogério. So quickly he pulls guard and very fast I adjust my grip. So you see my left hand on his collar and my right was on his leg, which that allows me to get to his side straight away. So I start putting him under pressure. He's very flexible, so he easily brought his legs up. And I'm just trying to maintain the pressure. You know, I don't want to retreat, otherwise he's going to regain all his posture again, get his all comfortable grips. So I like to maintain, you know, a lot of pressure. That's the one of the biggest part of my pass, you know, is a pressure game. So I'm always leaning. You see that this, you know, I'm trying to maximize my body weight by using it, you know, leaning over. I'm trying to block his legs to get into a comfortable, for him to adjust them. So I got right underneath both of his legs. I'm trying to lift his hips, so I keep his body bent as maximum as I can, put him uncomfortable. So when I pass, I'm already holding his collar, so that will stop him turning away from me, because he insisted too much. So I stepped over straight away. I got the mouth. He was more worried about not letting me pass than defending the guard, defending the mount. So when I mount and he trying to turn, now I force him to turn. So I want him to give me his back, so I can put like a lot of pressure into his back. And in that moment, he tapped just by pressure. I think he could have handled that pressure over his back, me being heavier than him. When we start sparring again, I know he's already looking to pull guard. I always like to start with the grip on into his collar. That gives me a good control over his body. I attempt a foot lock, which I failed. It didn't went so well. It didn't go so well. So he's on top. I'm still with the X guard, with the single X. I'm trying to push him away to create a space so I can put pressure into his foot. I sort of gave up in the middle. I felt I couldn't get the foot. No, I'm trying to adjust my grip so when we disengage from that position, I can get into a comfortable one. I'm trying to push myself on top. My leg is stuck. Now when I free the leg, now I can finally put the leg back and get on top of him. Now he's looking to do a lapel game. He's putting his foot in under my lapel to avoid me leaning over. That way he's trying to keep me away from him. Even with that, I'm trying to put pressure, so I try to make his legs tight, you know, to push the person away for all the time. It's always tiring. Now, similar way that I pass first. I got the grips in the collar and the leg. So that way he gave up the lapel game, because I was already on his side, so now he's just pushing me away. My grips are not perfectly, so it's difficult it was difficult for me to pass the guy straight away. So I'm just trying to adjust with my body. See, I'm leaning forward. He's trying to turn into his knees. It's danger of him because of his collar. That grip is. And then I finally was able to push him on his back. I think when he was turning onto his knees, he felt the danger in his neck. So he couldn't completely turn. and then I was able to turn him and put him into his back. My left hand into his collar. That's what stopped him turning towards me. Because if he turned, he would have to give up his neck. I'm looking to set up an arm attack. So when he turned, he kind of put his arm, I was already holding his arm tight, and he just put his arm in an angle that, I do that attack quite often. It doesn't seem much. People, they don't really feel that dangerous because it's not a very common way to attack the arm, but it's quite efficient. And then we start again and start playing around. I think this time I pull guard, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I tried to put him to my close guard with one leg in game. I put it in, but when I tried to sweep, his knee was slipping out. So I had to block his leg with my arm, and then I got back into that position. Now, very similar what he's trying to do. Same thing as Bushisha tried to do with when we fought the last time, but this time I'm holding the opposite arm. So it's hard for me to completely stop him at trying to attack my leg, but he insisted. And when he did that, I just pushed myself on top. It's always dangerous for a smaller guy to attack a bigger guy's legs. I'm trying to push his, and then the time is over. Hello everyone, it's Roger Gracie, and today you'll see a series of videos I did on guard passing. So I did a lot of different scenarios, different ways to open people's close guard. I showed one of my favorites, a few others that I've been working on, and a few others that, regardless of size, anyone can use. And I did try to focus on my pressure pass. There's some other variations of guard pass, but I try to focus on pressure pass, which I think is extremely important